Hi, this is RA, and I'm going to try to give you a little help on getting your PR and advertising impressions properly formatted for entry into this system. Oftentimes, we're able to automate the system integration. However, sometimes for public relations and advertising, it's just a little tough to get the data exactly how we need it and to automate with where the data lives. So, in that case, there is a Google Doc, a Google spreadsheet that is public at this URL, and I'm going to go through what these data fields are and what to do with them. The data field name is in the first row. It's bold and in the center. Starting from left to right, the first field is the date, and it should be in the date format of year followed by month followed by day. If you don't have it in that format, you can go into Format Cells in Excel if you need to, or you can go in, if it's a Google Doc that you're working with, you can go into more formats, and right here at the top is a year, month, date format. The dashes in between are what we need. The next column over is the publication. So where was the ad shown? Where was the article picked up? Who wrote this? Where did it live? I've got an example here of the NewYorkTimes.com. If it's print, you can just put the name there. The main thing is to be consistent. If you call it NY Times once and New York Times spelled out the next time, that's not good. So we need to be consistent. And it doesn't really matter what you use to call the publication by name, as long as it's consistent. The next field over, the impressions. This can take any range of number from 0 to a billion, and it just needs to be in there. Now, impressions could be, it's really a quantity field, and it's just dependent upon what type of impressions you have. So if it's the number of impressions that they've reported, if it's the circulation of a print publication, if it's the number of impressions that you were promised and we can't measure, but we want to go ahead and use a round number, say that we were promised 1,000,005, and there's no way for us to know, go ahead and enter in 1,000,005 and we'll be good. So I'm going to type in Travelocity 1,000,005, and that would say digital ad impressions. The next column over is very important. It's the type. So what is it that we're measuring here? In this example, I've got, in this spreadsheet template, you've got several options. You got digital ad, you got circulation, PR impressions. It can be any of those. The idea here is that it's, again, consistent, but you can call it what you want. Digital advertising, PR impressions, article. So it might be that it's an article that was written, and the count then would be 1 in July. And it was the New York Times. So that's an example of, we got picked up, and now we know that there was one article that was that we were picked up in, and so we know that if our objective was to get 5 articles, we got 1 during July, and we're on our way. The next thing over is optional. Each of these with an asterisk is optional. If you are tracking these by DMA, you can break out the data by DMA. You can also break it out by campaign. You can break it out by medium. Medium might be digital versus print or out of home, and ad or TV. And then ad equivalency. If you're wanting to measure the ad equivalency, drop that number in, and the number would look just a number. Even though it's going to be measured as currency, you can leave it in as a number. So hopefully what I've done is I've shown you how to get this data in here formatted correctly in a way that is fairly straightforward. If you have something in your system that's automatically generating this, that works too. The next step then is to get it to us. So there's a couple ways that you can do that. You can make a copy of this and send us a link to that copy. You can download it as a spreadsheet and either use Excel and send us the Excel spreadsheet, or you can just work with it in here, then download it and send it. CSV or Excel, any of those are good. So that's how you deliver it to us. And the best email for that is help@InternetHoney. And you'd want to put in the subject of the email the client that it pertains to and a person to contact if we have any questions. All right, so that's how we manually collect the PR and advertising impressions data. Thank you.